Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe to our channel so you can get more of them. And if you want to see more of this watch and its friends, check out our entire pre-owned Rolex collection on thewatchbox.com with high-res images, boxes and accessories included, and of course complete pricing details for this and all pre-owned Rolex watches. Today we're discussing a watch that I'm shocked to say has never been reviewed on this channel before. It's the Rolex Oyster Perpetual GMT Master II BLNR, the black and the blue, the 116710. Also known as the Dark Knight or the Batman. The watch is timeless in spite of the quirky comic book name. This watch has had an enduring appeal completely divorced from the printed page. First debuted at Bezel World 2013, the watch has only gained momentum with time as its legend has grown. It's an easy watch to wear, 40 millimeters across the round of the case from 9 to 3, not including crown or crown guard. It's a fairly slim watch considering the complication, automatic winding, water resistance, and rotating bezel, 12.1 millimeters. Lug-to-lug, the watch measures 48 millimeters, and you'll find end-link to end-link, the absolute span, is still a compact 51 millimeters. Now, if you wish to try your luck with perhaps a rubber bee or an Everest strap, the spacing between the lugs is 20 millimeters. An easy watch to wear. It comes on Rolex's Oyster bracelet with a clamshell closure about its clasp, and you'll note an upscale Rolex reference with a combination of polished center links, polished flanks, and shoulder links in satin. Beautifully executed, also ergonomically correct as the large gaps between links avoid the pinching of skin, the pulling of hair, or the trapping of heat and moisture on a hot day. The clasp, robust, solid, beautifully made. It has a resolutely mechanical character to it that the older stamped Rolex clasps simply lack. Easy Link 5mm system allows you to take in or take out the equivalent of one removable sizing link so you can adjust on the fly. Of course, the case, the modern super case profile, squared off with chunky lugs. It has the wrist presence of a larger timepiece, and when we first saw this case form in 2005, some folks were a little bit taken aback by its sheer stance and wrist presence compared to older, more tapered Rolex cases, but I've come to love it as it has a strength to it that belies its 40mm size. Now, it's a slim watch, a compact watch, an easy to wear watch that looks bigger than it is. It also features a lot more utility than you might anticipate for a timepiece originally designed for pilots. Quite frankly, ideal for almost anyone. Now we're going to screw out the crown, which is a trip lock and does endow the watch with 100-meter water resistance. We're going to move the minute hand so you can see one of the signatures of this reference, which is the blue GMT hand. 2 time zones. The blue hand moves in one sweep of the dial every 24 hours. It's a 24-hour format. And then you have the local hour hand, the Mercedes hand, and you can set these two independently. Now, if you do set the 24-hour hand to Greenwich Mean Time, you can use the 24-hour Cerachrom bezel to offset per the local port or airport offset of your destination and temporarily find 3 time zones. 2 colors to the bezel. This was the first model ever to use a black and a blue bezel in the GMT continuity dating back to late 1954. The Cerachrom is exceptionally scratch resistant. So, for example, the scratch resistance of sapphire is what you can expect from the Cerachrom bezel. If you're not inclined to crack or shatter a sapphire, you're not going to be inclined to disfigure Cerachrom. What you see that appears to be a white metal within the recesses of the indices and the numerals is exactly that. All of that silver within the Cerachrom is a platinum deposit. Now, it being a GMT, the bezel moves in both directions, so this one's not a diver. All the same, the watch does have the same legibility light-wise in the night that you would get from a Submariner or a Sea Dweller. Loom shot at the end, Rolex Chromolite in gorgeous blue. All applied white gold indices, a gloss base, beautifully executed. It appears almost as though it were wet paint in perpetuity. Gorgeous to look at, also robustly constructed underneath that gorgeous dial. Rolex caliber 3186, 31 joules, automatic winding, 48-hour power reserve, beating away at 28,800 vibrations per hour. We mentioned the 100-meter water resistance, the dual time capability, but it's got a few other tricks up its sleeve. You can see the date, which is adjusted by setting the hour hand locally, quickly forward or backwards, and you can drive the date in either direction as you cross the international date line. The watch features COSC chronometer status, but it's then recased up as the COSC is a movement-only test. Rolex cases up the certified movement and retests to ensure that the watch surpasses chronometer timing standards as a fully assembled consumer product. Full balance bridge with a free-sprung index means the watch has robust resistance to shock-induced timing deviation. The overcoil hairspring gives the watch resistance to gravitational or positionally induced timing deviation, and the Parachrom blue alloy used for the hairspring gives the watch a measure of anti-magnetic resistance. A timepiece that has it all going on, a versatile, handsome, and enduring watch, a historic first being the first ever application of a black and blue bezel on a GMT. This is a flag that will fly forever. Most expensive, largest, smallest, most complex, thinnest, those are all eventually surpassed, but first is eternal. You can own the first and see it in detail on our website. And we're back with the Rolex GMT Master II BLNR, the 116710 black and blue bezel, all blue by night with quite a large helping of black, the combination perhaps more judiciously and balanced in its application by the light of day on our website.